Hi, my name is Leslie White, and I'm going to be sharing with you a great class that I attended at convention called Downline Leadership Principles. The first thing we're going to talk about is this was a class that was, the instructor was Eric Walton. He has a great 12-week program called Downline Leadership Principles, and it's basically a small group program for young living leaders. So I'm going to get that out of the way and just tell you his website is www.buildingupleaders.com. So I highly recommend you checking him out. It's a 12-week course. And basically, it is teaching us principles and tools to develop leaders within our teams. He had a great little graphic and this is success and leadership. And basically he says DS equals DM times DL. And this is, I put this in the group, and it is a really great formula. And it's downline success is determined by and equal to the level of your downline management competency multiplied by the effectiveness of your downline leadership. There's four areas, and he calls it the leadership engine, and it's relationships, trust, influence, and credibility. These are all really great areas in developing leadership. So the first one is building relationships. Relationships are a way in which people connect to each other. Connecting is the action, and caring is the emotion. We need to learn to listen to their why and really care about it. No one cares what you know until they know that you care. That's a great quote. So the most important thing is recognizing people's actions. People love recognition. This will build relationships and in turn bring up leaders. Do not let any good deed go unnoticed. The main thing is to be likable, be fun, so that others enjoy being around you. And be someone that others really want to work with. So we need to do self-improvement in order to be that person that others really want to work with. Building relationships with relationship mapping, and he talked about this. And he said basically find what their strengths are, what their motivators are, their love language, their color, their personalities, their why, and how often you need to interact with them. And always be purposeful. You might think, why do I need to know how often I need to interact with them? Some people require more one-on-one attention, and others require maybe weekly check-ins just to see how they're going and how they're, if they have any questions or if they need any help or direction. The second thing in the leadership engine is earn trust. Trust is reliance on a person's integrity, ability, and character. Trust is always personal. Building relationships is trust earning opportunities. When you say something, make sure you know what you're saying and follow through and always do what you say. That's really important. So we're always constantly in these opportunities where we can earn trust. If somebody asks me to take part and help them in a vendor booth and they tell me to bring a table and I show up with not a table, I'm not building trust in that relationship. So we have to take these opportunities to learn and to grow and to build trust. The next is gain influence. Influence is the ability to affect a person in the direction of success. Remember, not commanding. It's not a command, and it's not control. It's not persuasion or corrosion. It is real leadership. The next one is establishing credibility. Credibility is the quality of being authentic and believable. Authenticity is being real and being vulnerable. Those are all areas that we have to work on in order to build relationships and grow leaders. We need to show what is on the inside. And when you are a leader, credibility is huge. Credibility is the quality of being authentic and believable. So we always need to build each other up and be credible. The last thing is building relationship. There's 3 things he said that are great for developing the downline principles. Relationship mapping, which we talked about, knowing the who's, the whys, and what's with the person. Number 2, develop your post-convention ranking strategy. Decide where you want to be, what your goals are. Number 3 is invest in yourself and your team. And he ended with a great quote by John Maxwell, and it was, everything rises and falls on leadership. So ultimately, the success of our team is our responsibility. So I thought that was huge. And he always said, lead through influence. Influence is the biggest part of our leadership skills. I really, really highly recommend you going to Periscope and looking at the classes and downloading the audio for this workshop. It was really great. And check out his small group, and also follow him on Facebook. His name is Eric Walton. I hope y'all have a great time learning and listening to all of the great leaders we have helping us to do this recap for you. Hope you have a great day. Thanks.